Got a hot and heavy holiday on your mind? Lover's has the perfect pleasure presents with early Black Friday deals that will get you off the naughty list this year. Save up to 60% on the sexiest holiday gifts. Lover's Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lover's is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Every industry, every job site, any challenge. Purple Wave's upcoming December 5th construction auction has the Caterpillar equipment to tackle it all. We make it easy to connect, inspect, and bid, ensuring you can find the right equipment that's ready to go to work for you. The equipment is ready to inspect at our partner Copart's yard in your area. Bidding ends December 5th at purplewave.com. The easiest and most straightforward way to buy and sell equipment. purplewave.com.
Black Friday week is here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the kitchen, like appliances and cookware. You'll have money left over for a sauce pot, so you can make your mom's famous gravy recipe.
Yuck.
Or at least try to. Or that cutlery set, so you can carve up the turkey with surgical precision. Oh, what fun it is to save. Black Friday week is here with deals up to 35% off.
Places, please. The Daly Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens.
They're a-clucking.
Other animals. And action. This is the Daly Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daly Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
Good morning, Rockaholics. Happy Tuesday, one and all. Steve Migs, both you and my husband did something yesterday that I would never do.
Oh, wow. What the hell did we do?
You went to Costco.
Oh, dude. I legitimately thought of you. I did not want to go. And my wife, she doesn't have a Costco card anymore. And I guess, so I was like, just download the app and use my login stuff. Apparently you can't do that either.
Oh.
So she couldn't find her card. So she's stressing because she had to take Tatum to tap dance and all this stuff. I'm like, you know what? I'll go to Costco. I didn't even think about it until I got to the parking lot. And I'm like, what the F is going on over here? It's like pure chaos. I forgot Thanksgiving's this Thursday. It was still before 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so I thought I could maybe get away with it. It was bonkers in there.
I think Brad went at like noon and said it was complete chaos.
And can we put like a rule? And I know I've been guilty of it too, so I mean, it applies to me as well. Let's get off our cell phones when we're walking around Costco because it's just crazy as it is. And then you got some doofus and maybe that's me, walking around not paying attention. And I'm almost going to hit that doofus with my cart. I'm a little angry about this.
Well, if you have to go to the grocery store, especially Costco, in the next couple of days, thoughts and prayers, Rockaholics, because it is a war zone out there.
But they have toilet paper in the Puyallup one, so that was good. That was stressful.
Silver lining, for sure.
Yeah.
Time to inform the Rockaholics.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daly Migs Download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law, and today it's Happy National Cake Day. So enjoy yourself some cake. I know George enjoyed some ice cream cake yesterday for his birthday. Happy birthday, George, a day late.
2 different kinds from Cold Stone Creamery. So good.
How did you decide which cakes to get? Did you get one that was your favorite and one that's his favorite?
No, it's his birthday. He got to choose both.
Oh, I love that.
I just happen to like both, too.
So what did he get?
He got the mint chip and then the tall, dark, and delicious. I kid you not, that's what they're called.
That was like the least sexy version of you trying to sound sexy talking about cake.
Well, I tried.
Tall, dark, and delicious.
I tried to remember what it was called.
Oh, okay, fair.
I was going to say tall, dark, and handsome, and I'm like, wait, that's not right.
No, that's our Seattle Kraken yesterday has defeated the Anaheim Ducks 3-2. What a win for the team. Andre Burakovsky and also Brandon Montour, they scored. Shane Wright, you remember him? He was one of our top draft picks. He scored a goal. That was pretty pretty cool as well. Joey DeCord was in between the pipes. These two teams will face each other again on Wednesday, so that's going to be happening tomorrow, and that's at home, and that's, I believe, Bowie bobblehead night.
Oh, my God. Do you have one of those already?
I don't. They're giving them away tomorrow.
You might have to go.
I got to figure that out. Also, I got to give a shout out to the Kraken social media team. Cracks me up because no pun intended, but they posted a picture. It's like, hey, congratulations to the team and all that kind of stuff. And it's one of those slide pictures on Instagram. So I'm sliding through, but I saw the comments first, and everybody's like, thanks for the Brandon Montour thirst trap. And I'm like, what's going on? So this one's for the ladies.
Oh, show me.
Are you ready? All right, so the third slide.
Oh, my.
And it's also for Danny. Just a random shot of Brandon Montour in the locker room with his shirt off.
Dude, they've been doing that on the Kraken. Girls, you should follow because they've been doing just locker room pics of all the guys with their shirts off. There was 4 guys in it. They're just all muscles standing in there. And I was like, okay, what are we doing, Kraken?
They still haven't done that for the Seattle Storm. I'm waiting.
Seattle Seahawks
I'll probably have to keep waiting.
Yes. Seattle Seahawks linebacker Uchenna Nwosu is expected to return to practice from injured reserve today, and he teased his return with a very cryptic post on social media that said perfect timing.
I got nervous. I thought his injury was worse because of that. I was like, oh no, but it turns out it's a positive post.
Yes. They do think he will not be playing this Sunday against the Jets, but they do have 21 days to activate him or keep him on IR. He's been dealing with multiple injuries, a quad strain, a preseason knee injury. Hope he's back healthy very soon.
If he comes back and the defense is playing the way that it is already, whoa, look out.
That's right.
Super Bowl or bust, baby. All right, maybe a little too optimistic. There's this 22-year-old influencer. I always hate saying someone on social media is an influencer, but that's what they are, a TikTok influencer. She's based in Florida, and, she's been arrested because, she stole hundreds of dollars worth of stuff from Target. The problem is, because she's so big into social media, she decided to post this stuff that she stole on social media. Now, she didn't say that she stole it, but it was exactly the stuff that went missing. And apparently, here's an officer talking about how they were to catch this Marlena woman.
We actually had one person reach out on Instagram and say, hey, I want to remain anonymous, but here's their name and date of birth and their Instagram handle. So from there, we were able to look up her social media and even find on TikTok, she posted a video that day of herself going to Target, buying these items, and then taking them home with her. Everything was documented, even the outfit that she wore. It shows her getting ready with the outfit and even her glasses, and all of that matches in the TikTok with the attempt to identify photo that we put out.
So the only thing I thought was, if you're an influencer and you'll say you're a thief, you probably don't want to piss off anybody in your circle of friends or people in your life, because it sounds like somebody just straight up snitched on her.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, hey, you might want to check this stuff out.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, Steve Migs.
Last night, the Los Angeles Chargers, I guess they won stupid prizes because they lost to the Baltimore Ravens 30-23. As far as weather, we're going to high of 46 degrees. It's going to be cloudy today. That is the DMV, and that's what's up.
Last week, we spoke to Farrell Brown of the Seahawks, and while we were chatting with him, he was sharing that his Thanksgiving this Thursday is going to be far from traditional.
No turkey.
No turkey. How so? You'll find out at 6:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof like Aloe, Allbirds, or Skims, sure, you think about a great product, a cool brand, and brilliant marketing. But an often overlooked secret is actually the businesses behind the business, making selling and for shoppers buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify, home of the #1 checkout on the planet, and the not-so-secret secret, with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned, and way more sales going. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell whenever your customers are scrolling or strolling on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout experience as business powerhouses like Aloe, Allbirds, and Skims. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Big box stores are great if you want to stay the same. But be careful not to get boxed in. North Coast Electric Supply can help you get where you need to go. From great products to unique services and solutions. Click now and experience your upgrade.
Last week, we spoke with Farrell Brown of our Seattle Seahawks, and while we were chatting him up, he shared that his Thanksgiving this Thursday is going to be far from traditional.
If you had to pick one dish outside of the turkey, what is the one thing you absolutely have to eat during Thanksgiving?
I'm going rogue this Thanksgiving, full rogue, no Thanksgiving anything. I'm in Seattle, so I'm doing a seafood boil. I'm going to have some turkey necks in it. Other than that, it's going to be crab legs, lobster tails, all the seafood you can think of, and going to enjoy it. So only thing, I'm going to have a sweet potato pie. That's Thanksgiving.
Ooh. Let's go.
That's a good choice.
Pacific Northwest menu.
That's awesome.
That's perfect. I love
it. The funny part was after he mentioned that, the text lines were blowing, hey, can you send me his address? I'm like, yeah, okay, we would be heading there too. The part that I thought was kind of strange was this part.
I'm going to have some turkey necks in it.
At least he's keeping the Thanksgiving theme.
Yeah, you can't go, no turkey at all.
I don't know. I'm not a very good cook. I don't know if you know this about me. But to turkey necks, is that just to add flavor? Or do you eat them? Danny, do you know?
I don't know. I don't know, actually, what they use them for.
Yeah, because he just kind of, I wish I would have asked him that. And it just kind of like glossed over it for a second because I was just kind of blown away that he was having a seafood dinner for Thanksgiving. But yeah.
I'm going to have some turkey necks in it.
Sprinkle a little Old Bay on that.
It must be something to like one of those like you put it like bones in to like make a bone broth.
Yeah.
Probably like the same kind of, give it some kind of like turkey stock.
Sarah, you do that a lot with the meals that you prepare, right? You put some turkey neck in it.
Oh, all the time.
She just gnaws on the turkey neck.
You were making some weird sounds while he was saying that. Were you disgusted by it? Surprised by it?
Disgusted. That is literally my worst nightmare.
A seafood.
Yes.
Thanksgiving.
Yes, or any type of seafood boil or anything where everyone just like is ripping open the legs and things are going everywhere.
Or like lobster tails and crab legs.
I think I might be able to freak Sarah out even more with a Thanksgiving story from yesteryear. My Uncle Jim, who's no longer with us, he's a duck hunter, and he would always go duck hunting on Thanksgiving Day.
Was he a duck hunter by profession or just as a hobby?
His hobby.
Okay.
He was a big duck hunter, and he would take the black lab, and they would go out duck hunting all day on Thanksgiving, and then they would come back. And little baby Taryn, he would always kind of tease me and say, well, you can't have any of the Thanksgiving dinner until you've helped me clean some of these ducks.
No.
Yeah, Sarah, he taught me how to clean ducks. I was probably like 9, 10 years old. This went on for years.
How did mom and dad know before
Yeah. This was all happening in the garage. Everybody's upstairs, preparing the meal. And he's down there cleaning ducks, showing me hearts and lungs and all sorts of things.
Because there's been times where like uncles and aunts have done things around me or said things around me where my mom and dad found out they're like, we need to have a conversation. And then all of a sudden like the door gets closed and you hear yelling. So he was like, mom and dad were fully in cahoots with this.
They're like, yeah, just teach her the ways.
Teach her the ways.
Wait, and then would you take the duck upstairs and then eat it?
No, not right then. No, we still had a turkey.
Oh, sorry. What a crazy question.
Holding it by its web feet, going, dinner served.
Look what I did.
Well, if he's making you clean it right then and there.
I think he just needed like a helper, and he was like, this one looks prepared.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, you knew your other sisters weren't going to help him?
Oh no. I was always the one that could handle the blood.
Taryn's always there for a good time.
I'm going to have some turkey necks in it.
206-803-ROCK. What do you do that is out of the ordinary when it comes to Thanksgiving?
It wasn't. It was every like Wednesday or third. It was usually on a Wednesday. Like we would all get together in Kirkland at the hockey rink there, and we would play hockey at like noon. We'd do a noon drop in and just play for a couple of hours. And one of the guys, he would make a giant Thanksgiving meal for all of us after we were done skating, and it was. I'm probably gross Sarah out because it was a full-on seafood gumbo.
Oh, yes.
And I tell you, I look forward more to that than actual Thanksgiving for the longest time because you would just show up, you're just sweating, you just finished. And like he would get off the ice before the rest of us to make sure everything was all ready at tables and all the crock pots and all this, that, and the other thing all set up, bowls and utensils. And then we would all just still be in our hockey gear, just eating like champions.
That's so fun.
And that was like one of my favorite things. And it was like just so unique and different. But he was from Louisiana, and that was just kind of like his vibe. And he made the best gumbo.
I love that.
Yeah.
206-803-ROCK. What do you do that's out of the ordinary when it comes to Thanksgiving? Give us a call now, 206-803-ROCK, and we will take your calls after Green Day.
The Daily Migs Show.
What do you do that is out of the ordinary when it comes to Thanksgiving? 206-803-ROCK. Katie, you're in DuPont. Tell us about all the different types of foods you like to do on Thanksgiving.
Good morning, everybody.
What's up?
Well, this year we're being boring and going a traditional, but every year we've done something different. Like last year we did prime rib. The year before that it was charcuterie board style food. We've done surf and turf, tamales.
Tamales?
You name it, Korean barbecue. We've done everything except traditional. And this year we've decided to be boring and do traditional.
Do you guys invite, extra people to your Thanksgiving ever? Because I'd like to be on the guest list. That sounds amazing.
No, it's just usually my husband, daughter, and I, and we just like to do random, cool, fun stuff.
How about next time, if you're going to stick with the turkey, stuff it with tamales?
Yeah. I don't like turkey.
Oh.
But you do like tamales?
I do like that, yeah.
That's all that matters. Tamales are the greatest food ever.
Rock on, Katie. Joe is in Shelton. Joe, who do you cook food for?
So my wife's a bud tender. The owner of the shop has 4 shops, and we cook Thanksgiving dinner for everybody that works on Thanksgiving.
So are the bud
And
shops
deliver
open
it.
then?
Yeah, this guy, he's open 365.
Wow.
Yep.
I got to imagine there's not many leftovers if you have a bunch of bud tenders showing up to eat turkey.
No, definitely the desserts are pretty murdered at the end of it. So.
That's amazing.
What is your Thanksgiving specialty?
I'm frying turkey.
Nice.
My wife and I are from Louisiana, and so we do Cajun fried turkey.
I've had the deep fried turkey once, and it was I get why people go crazy over it. It was so freaking good.
Oh yeah, and you got to inject it and all the goodies.
What do you inject it with all the goodies? I don't even know about this.
Heroin. Turkeys love heroin.
Well, it's like lots of heroin. Creole butter, some seasoning, some Cajun seasoning. Yeah.
I'm in for that.
Hey, Taryn, what are you doing with your turkey if you're not injecting it with stuff?
Yeah, really.
I don't do a lot of turkey injections.
Does your turkey not like the party? Jeez, man.
Do you need a special degree to be an injector?
Dude, our friend Rose from Tacoma just said, I make a turkey. As mentioned on How I Met Your Mother, it's a turkey stuffed inside of a turkey. But since that's not scientifically possible to cook all the way, I make a meat roll. It was my son's favorite way to have turkey. I'll send pics if you guys want.
Oh, I want to see a pic.
I feel like you're just trying to get invited to anyone's Thanksgiving dinner other than your own. Are you nervous? Are you having it at home?
So it's funny. My mom and I kept going back and forth. Who's hosting? Is it she? Is it I? It is going to be my parents.
Okay.
My parents are hosting, but they only live like 4 miles from us, so it's not too bad. But I'm bringing 2 dishes and an appetizer.
When did you guys make this decision?
Like 3 days ago.
Is that not stressful?
Well, there's only a couple of us. It's just Brad and I and Barrett and my mom and my dad and my brother. So we have a smaller group this year.
And like 17 other random people that just show up unannounced. It's not a
You
big
never
deal.
know. It has happened
so
before.
at your door, when those people show up unannounced expecting that they could come over for Thanksgiving, do you have a sign that says with an arrow pointing towards your mom and dad's
Go to
house?
mom and dad's.
Yeah.
No, where do you guys have it?
I'm not sure either yet. We're having them since grandma's.
Nice.
We had it at our house one time, and it was so nice. Like, I mean, it was probably very stressful for my wife. I thought it was awesome because, the football games are on. I don't have to worry about, like, getting in the car and missing some of the game. I just put the game on. I'm in my comfortable attire, and then people show up, and then they leave. I don't have to go anywhere. It's fantastic.
So do you guys have to what are you bringing to the Thanksgiving at the grandma's?
Plant-based roast.
Yeah.
which apparently went up in price. It was like $30 for this little lump of fake meat, which is kind of ridiculous if you ask me.
Is it like a tofu-based thing, or?
Sure. Yeah, it's made by Field Roast. They make like those Field Roast sausages that are pretty good, so it's not bad.
You don't have to inject it with anything.
No, we inject it, with plenty of things with MDMA, so I can actually enjoy eating it. No, it's not that bad. And then typically, it's one of my favorite things that Sid will do. I don't know if she's doing it this year. She'll make some kind of like a pie or like something that's all plant-based and bring it because some of her family members are like super anti. They're like, I ain't trying that vegan crap kind of stuff. So she'll make like some kind of a pie and then put it with all the other pies and not say which one is hers. And specifically watch the family members that don't like anything that's plant-based, quote unquote, to see if they're enjoying that. And then after like they're like 6 or 7 bites deep on this pie, she's like, hey, that's the one I made.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And they're like, all of a sudden it stops being delicious for them.
Actually, spit it out.
So, do you have a set dish that you're bringing?
I am bringing a French onion green bean casserole and mashed potatoes. And then I'm doing some sort of like, I'm making these little brie Christmas trees that have candied pecans and cranberries and parsley and honey and all the stuff.
Those bud tenders that just called want to now come to your Thanksgiving. That sounds awesome.
It's going to be fun. I'm excited.
And Danny, you're going to Arizona?
I am going to Phoenix, which I like going to my aunt's house because they have like a huge mansion in Phoenix and they do all the cooking and I have and then I get to go do the turkey trot and not have to worry about it. However, I will say that when we host Thanksgiving, I actually like it better because Lynn is such a great cook that at that point I'm like, just make me all the stuff, babe. So we're probably going to do a second Thanksgiving when we come back.
Really?
Yeah, she was like, I kind of miss doing all the turkey and everything. So she's going to do it when we get back and do like a full feast.
You probably get a discount on turkeys after Thanksgiving.
Honestly, it's
the price,
right?
It must drop.
Not a bad thing.
Is it like Halloween candy where the prices go down? I don't even know.
Hopefully it's not stale, though.
Rockaholics, if you are feeling smart today, it would be a great time to call up and try to beat Migs. He has a record of 335 wins, 103 losses, and 57 ties in 2024. 206-803-ROCK. We will play Beat Migs at 650.
The Daly Migs Show.
Every industry, every job site, any challenge. Purple Wave's upcoming December 5th construction auction has the Caterpillar equipment to tackle it all. We make it easy to connect, inspect, and bid, ensuring you can find the right equipment that's ready to go to work for you. The equipment is ready to inspect at our partner Copart's yard in your area. Bidding ends December 5th at purplewave.com. The easiest and most straightforward way to buy and sell equipment. purplewave.com.
Looking to turn up the heat in your relationship this holiday? Lovers has the perfect pleasure presents with early Black Friday deals that are as nice or as naughty as you are. Save up to 60% on the sexiest holiday gifts. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Shop Amazon's Black Friday week now with new deals added every day. Save on home goods to deck their halls, toys to stuff their stockings, and electronics like noise-canceling headphones to silent their night. Shop great deals on Amazon.
The Daly Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser.
Ready to beat Migs. I know Aiden from Grandma's. Aiden, are you there?
Yeah, I am.
I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
Bye-bye.
For those playing at home, Aiden has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What city is nicknamed Sin City?
Los Angeles?
No.
California?
No.
All right, pass.
What holiday movie features a boy named Ralphie?
Pass.
What 2 NFL teams are from LA?
Oh my Lord, pass.
What Love Connection game show host recently passed away?
Holy crap, pass.
Which president officially made Thanksgiving the fourth Thursday of every November?
Washington.
No.
Lincoln.
No.
No, pass.
What Simpsons character says, "Eat my shorts"?
That is Bart Simpson.
Heck yeah, Aiden. Aiden, you are number frickin' one.
That's right.
In my heart, in the studio, in this game, you are number one.
All right.
Okay. Well, Aiden has a chance.
I mean, okay.
Yes.
Technically, he has a chance.
A chance.
Literally one chance.
Oh, wow.
Steve, you have your work cut out for you. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Yes! What city is nicknamed Sin City?
Vegas.
You know
Las
it.
Vegas.
What holiday movie features a boy named Ralphie?
The Christmas Story.
Yes. What two NFL teams are from LA?
A Christmas Story, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. What's
What two NFL teams are from LA?
The Chargers and the Rams.
Yes. What Love Connection game show host recently passed away?
2-2. Chuck Woolery.
Yes. Which president officially made Thanksgiving the fourth Thursday of every November?
Abraham Lincoln.
No.
I'm going to go with Eisenhower.
No.
Roosevelt.
Which one?
Word.
Yeah, I know there was two.
I know.
Yeah.
Moves can say what Franklin.
Wow, yes.
Wow.
What Simpson character says, "Eat my shorts"?
So glad I couldn't remember the other one's name. Bart Simpson.
Correct. Which planet has the strongest gravity?
Let's go Earth.
No.
How about Uranus, Sarah?
Nope.
Jupiter.
Correct. Maureen McCormick played what character on the Brady Bunch?
Marsha.
Marsha. Yes.
Jeez.
Steve, wow. You got all the questions you got to correct, which means you got 8, which is a win, 8-1. Sorry, Aiden.
Ooh, Aiden, just one? Oh, he gave up already.
Just one. Yeah, he passed a lot, but he also didn't know Sin City was Las Vegas.
Which one did he get right?
Bart Simpson.
Of all the ones?
Barely.
Which, when I got to that question, I was like, I have faith that he's going to get this one correct. And I was
It's
right.
time to shine.
Yeah. He didn't really shine before that.
I got them all the ones you asked right.
Mm-hmm.
That means that must have been easy.
Well,
I'm not the brightest bulb.
Aiden only guessed 2 presidents. He couldn't even think of a third. So,
Well,
He was, he might not have had his Wheaties yet today, guys.
It is early.
And it's a
Brain
stressful
food,
week.
yep.
He's probably got a lot of stress with family and Thanksgiving. I can understand that this was a tough week for him.
Yes. So congrats on your win.
Did he get to all the questions?
No.
Oh, I wanted to see if I could have got a perfect 10.
No.
You'll never know.
I guess not. She doesn't want to waste 2 questions that she can use and recycle for a future beat, Meg.
Thank you. Now you understand. But I will say you probably would have gotten a perfect 10.
Okay.
Rockaholics Live Night is coming back on Friday, December 13th, and we will be at Showbox Soda with everything being performed live, from the sound effects to the voice actors. The Barbershop Quartet will be back in the house, and the KISW New Originals will be throwing down the jams.
And speaking of new originals, we set out a challenge for our Rockaholics because our friend Taryn Daly over here does not want to sing at Live Day or Live Night. And we're doing the King's Father Christmas, where Danny's on guitar. He's trying to learn the stuff. I'm playing the drums. Thrill's on bass. We all got to practice, but we don't have a singer. We're like, well, Taryn did it that time we recorded it. And you're like, no, I don't want to do it. So we asked the Rockaholics, look, if you donate a certain amount of money, Taryn will do it. And you agreed that if they donate $6,900 by tonight.
Yes, after the men's room.
Well, I have to say, the Rockaholics have been stepping up. We've raised a couple of $1,000s in the last 24 hours. We're over $4,300. We're getting closer and closer thanks to people like Nathan LaFromboise.
Nailed it.
Can you?
La Framboise.
La Framboise, $69 he donated. Joining the 69 Club, as well as Raymond Paz. Brian Russell, $200. Thank you to Brian Russell for doing that. Also, big shout out to Janine Kirkpatrick, donated $200. Jason Dempsey, he dropped $50. Any amount helps. $20 puts a brand new coat in a kid in need. From $200 to $5, whatever you could donate helps.
I just did some rapid mathematics. We need $2,592 by the men's room. Conclusion of the men's room in order for me to sing.
We can do this.
I don't think you can. Get your donations in now at KISW.com. And while you're there, grab your tickets to Live Night.
Let's not forget, your mom also donated. So your mom, Rosalie, because she's awesome and she wants to see you sing at Live Night, she donated $100.
We now have a new feature on the Odyssey app, Rockaholics, where you can very easily leave us a voice message. So we have been getting messages on there. Some have been rather interesting,
yes,
including one about a Thanksgiving side that a listener absolutely hates. We will slide into our VMs after Nickelback.
The Daily Migs Show.
We are pretty excited to have a new feature on the Odyssey app where you can leave us a voice message. And we have been getting messages on there. Some are rather interesting.
Yes.
So we have to slide into our VMs.
Something got you bent, and now you need to vent, or you did something bad and you need to repent? Well, slide into our VMs.
Yeah, baby, it's time to slide into our VMs. On the Daily Mix Show.
You too can leave us a voice message. Maybe you just want to say hi, comment on something we've talked about on the show, or just vent about something going on in your life. It does limit you to 1 minute, so you got to keep it a little bit brief. Steve, you got some good ones for us today.
And we did ask for people to share like Thanksgiving, silly things you're thankful for, any kind of Thanksgiving things to put into our voice messages, and some people did. Are you ready for the first one?
Let's go. What?
I think he said we're turkeys now.
We're turkeys now.
Yeah, we're turkeys now. Yeah, 100%. Sometimes these are interesting, and that would definitely fall into that category. All right, here's our next voicemail or voice message.
Please do a segment on Thanksgiving sides that people hate. My sister-in-law makes mac and cheese with blue cheese, and it's been the vein of our existence for the last 7 years.
I mean, I won't knock it till I try it, but that does not sound like the kind of mac and cheese I want.
Weird.
Blue cheese?
I kind of want to see what that tastes like.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Right?
I think it would actually be pretty good.
Because I love blue cheese.
Yeah.
When I would that was my preferred dipping sauce for chicken wings. But if you had like the crumbles in there as well.
Yeah, and then especially like if you would like mix it, because I'm sure it's not just blue cheese on like macaronis. Like I'm sure it's probably like
not
some
opposed.
other spices and like maybe like mix it in with some like bread or something.
We're going to need this
chunks.
recipe.
Yeah.
We need this recipe.
Yeah, I'm not picturing it's just like they boiled up some pasta and then took like blue cheese dressing and just.
I mean,
I'd still eat it.
The way she made it sound, it did sound like that. So at that point, I'm like, what? How is it that bad?
Now that just opened up my mind to like all other different cheeses. Like feta cheese, mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever had a smoked Gruyere on your mac and cheese?
Yep.
That'll change your life.
No.
Smoked Gruyere.
Smoked Gruyere.
Yeah. So good.
Gruyere.
I'm actually putting Gruyere in my green bean casserole this year. It's a different version of a green bean casserole, and it has Gruyere.
Maybe try blue cheese next time.
No. I do like the chunks.
Are you you don't like the chunks?
I like the chunks. I don't like the creamy stuff.
She doesn't like anything white and creamy, remember?
Oh, that's right.
She hates ranch. She hates eggnog. Everything that's good. Taryn's like, no.
White and creamy. Like
I will be okay with like a little sour cream or something like that, but no mayo.
No mayo, no ranch.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo.
Well, yeah. But I mean, we're all weirdos. All right, you ready for another one?
Let's go.
Most places have.
Oh, and also just go to our Odyssey app if you want to leave a voice message as well.
We'd love it.
Yes.
Most places have a just add water biscuits and gravy. They're gross. That's why people don't like them. I'm kind of a biscuits and gravy snob. It's got to come from the roux.
Okay.
The roux, you got to. I mean, making a roux is very serious business.
What is that?
It's like the base of like a gravy, anything that I think you have to put like I don't know if it's cornstarch or flour or whatever is in there.
It's a fat and flour.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
You cook that up first, and then you add. So it's like to thicken whatever you're
it's
making.
Like the
up.
base is the roux.
It's got to come from the roux.
going to come from the
He's right.
Steve, you and I are just like Tweedledee and Tweedledum. We're like, we don't eat meat. We don't know what a roux is. The fat from what? Like, we don't know how to make anything.
Yeah, I mean, I still look back. I still have memories of eating biscuits and gravy, and I'm never going to be that person that's like, oh, just because I don't eat it now, I'm anti all that stuff. Like, it's so I can recognize biscuits and gravy were one of my favorite things to have for breakfast. But why not with the sausage?
No, I'm good.
You don't like bread products?
I don't. Actually,
you not like biscuits?
Going back to the Thanksgiving sides that we hate. Like, bread is probably the worst part of Thanksgiving.
What?
How do you sop up all the goodness?
The freaking dinner rolls with the butter?
Yeah, you can throw them out.
Oh my God.
It's got to come from the roux.
And you don't like the gravy that you use for biscuits and gravy? You get like those little thin sausages?
It's not my go-to choice.
Forget about it. And I'm with them. Yeah, out of the box. Like, there's not many things that are
out of the box.
I've never related more to a voice message than that, guys.
Danny,
Hi.
you were talking to your daughter Lily yesterday.
Yep.
So what led to her saying this about our very own Steve Migs?
Ew, what's wrong with Steve? Why would he eat that?
Talking about biscuits and gravy, apparently.
Oh, and Migs isn't the only one on the show that she is judging. We're going to find out all about it at 7:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof like Aloe, Allbirds, or Skims, sure, you think about a great product, a cool brand, and brilliant marketing. But an often overlooked secret is actually the businesses behind the business, making selling and, for shoppers, buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify, home of the #1 checkout on the planet and the not-so-secret secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell whenever your customers are scrolling or strolling on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout experience as business powerhouses like Aloe, Allbirds, and Skims. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Only 2 more sleeps until Thanksgiving, Steve Migs.
2 more sleeps?
2 more sleeps. So we decided to check in with our kids about this. Find out what they are excited about when it comes to Thanksgiving. And I think we're going to go in the order of youngest to oldest.
Oh, okay. So not height order this time.
Yeah, yes. Steve, let's start with your adorable 4-year-old daughter, Tatum.
Now, mind you, I have to do these without her knowing that I'm recording. Because if I show her the phone and she sees it, she instantly freezes up. So like we're just playing upstairs in a little playroom, and I just kind of like set it on my stomach, and I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. So here's our conversation.
Hey, what are you most excited about for Thanksgiving?
I don't know. Maybe the festival and see if there's a Paw Patrol on Thanksgiving show.
Okay, so apparently a festival, which I believe is the Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Oh.
And a Paw Patrol Thanksgiving-based movie.
Love.
I'm sure there's out there.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Is that what you're most excited about?
Yeah.
What about food?
Yeah, that's what people are wondering what food I would say.
What kind of food do you want for Thanksgiving?
Maybe we could see if we can make spaghetti.
You want spaghetti for Thanksgiving?
I'm all in for this. I actually like this idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Thanksgiving food.
I think that might be the best Thanksgiving food.
I like spaghetti.
I like spaghetti too.
It's yummy.
You want turkey?
No.
What about mashed potatoes?
Yeah, that sounds good too.
Okay, what about...
We'll have spaghetti and mashed potatoes.
Okay.
I mean, that's Sounds pretty delicious.
Yeah.
Maybe we should start working that into the meal there, family.
I'm in.
Because mostly we can make all kinds of food.
What about pie?
Yeah, pie too.
Okay.
Wait for the dessert.
Yeah?
What else?
You know, my friend Sarah makes an Oreo pie.
No.
Yeah. Would you eat it?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. She wouldn't give me a reason why.
An almost 5-year-old doesn't want to eat an Oreo pie?
I don't know what to tell you.
She doesn't know where your hands have been.
Wow.
You know, my friend Sarah makes an Oreo pie.
No.
Yeah. Would you eat it?
No.
And she's laughing about it. No, that's crazy, Dad. Give me my spaghetti and mashed potatoes.
Well, at first I thought she was like, no way. That's so cool. And then she said she wouldn't eat it.
Just a hard pass in general.
Wow.
Up next, I got to chat with my 5-year-old son, Barrett. Hey, Barrett. Why do you not have school on Thursday?
I don't know.
What holiday is it?
I don't know. I love his voice. He's like, I don't know, Mom. Leave me alone.
I don't know.
What holiday is it?
Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. What kind of food do you think we might eat on Thanksgiving?
Biscuits.
Biscuits? That's a good idea. What else?
Pizza.
Pizza? Okay, what else do you eat on Thanksgiving?
Donuts.
Donuts?
Okay, I'm coming over. If you're serving biscuits, pizza, and donuts, screw mashed potatoes and spaghetti.
It's the ideal spread, honestly.
We should have our kids make Thanksgiving dinner. So far, I like what they're preparing way more than what we're making.
Yes. What about turkey?
Yes.
What about...
Pie.
What?
Pie.
Pie is a good one. Hey, speaking of pie,
what?
Do you know my friend Sarah that I work with?
Yeah.
She makes a famous Oreo pie. Do you want to try it?
No.
Do you think...
What is wrong with your children? Every other child loves Oreo and pie, and together it's perfection.
Sarah, my child actually ate an Oreo McFlurry yesterday, but he don't want none of your pie.
No. It's probably the crust.
Do you think that it would be disgusting?
Yeah.
Can you say I love you?
No.
What? Yeah. I love you.
I can't say that.
I can't say that.
He's so disgusted he can't even open his mouth.
I approve of him not saying I love you back to you.
Well, last but certainly not least, Danny's 11-year-old daughter, Lily. 10-year-old daughter.
Don't make her older than she is.
I always do this. Steve
We literally had this conversation in the office this morning. I'm like, it's hilarious. Lily 11 or is she 10? I can't remember. You're like, 11.
I always make her 11. She's 10.
Yeah, she's 10 years old.
All right.
Hi, Lily.
Hi, Dad.
What are you doing?
Talking to you.
Duh.
You asked.
Yeah, I did. So Thanksgiving is coming up. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Are you excited for Thanksgiving?
kind of.
What do you mean, kind of?
I mean, I'm excited for the bread rolls.
I'm going to ask you about some Thanksgiving dishes, and I want you to tell me what you think about them, okay?
Okay.
Turkey.
Ew. Yeah. Turkey sucks.
Turkey sucks?
It's dry.
She's not wrong.
Loves the bread rolls, but not the turkey.
Okay. What about stuffing?
That's okay. It's okay.
What about gravy?
Ew.
Oh, come on. What about...
You're just getting more and more frustrated with your daughter.
I love gravy. I could just drink gravy.
I do like gravy.
Yeah.
Slather it all over you.
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah. What about sweet potatoes with marshmallows? That's Steve's favorite.
Ew. What's...
His face right now.
You led the witness.
I'm just saying, that's your favorite thing.
That's Steve's favorite. You know, on the tone of voice, I could tell she wasn't going to like it.
What's wrong with Steve? Why would he eat that?
Why would he?
Because it's freaking delicious.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't get that. You know what they call it? They call it candied yams.
You hear it in your voice. You know, they call it candy yams.
That's fair. I don't like candied yams. Why? The funny thing is, I knew if I said, do you like candied yams? She'd be like, what is that?
Yeah, there you go. It smells like sweet potatoes with marshmallows on top of it. Doesn't that sound awesome? And she'd be like, yeah, you know what, Dad, that does. Maybe we should have it.
What?
Okay, so you know Sarah, right?
Yeah.
So she makes a pie every year, and it's called an Oreo cream pie. Would you try her pie? It's Oreos.
Don't Urban Dictionary that.
Why did you add the cream in it? It's just... My famous
False
Oreo
advertising.
pie.
False advertising.
It's a cream. There's cream in it. What cream?
Who doesn't love a good old Oreo cream pie?
Would you try her pie? It's Oreos and cream.
No.
What? Not even my girl Lily?
Nobody likes it.
Why not?
Oreos are gross.
Oh my
Happy Thanksgiving, Lily.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Something is wrong with all y'all's children, okay? That's all I'm saying.
You forget that Lily hates chocolate. So the fact I showed her a picture of like what it would kind of look like, since you can find it literally on Google by typing Oreo pie, and she was like, "That's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, Dad."
She doesn't like Metallica. She doesn't like sweet potato with marshmallows,
candied
yams.
She doesn't like my pie. Add that to the list too. Come on.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Very disappointed in your daughter. I think it's bad parenting.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Well, Thanksgiving is this Thursday. And Rockaholics, how would you like to win $25 to Carl's Jr.? Call in now, 206-803-ROCK. You will have a shot at winning as we celebrate the turkey. 206-803-ROCK. We will take your calls after Van Halen.
The Daily Migs Show.
We are days away from Thanksgiving this Thursday, and we figured, what better way to celebrate than to celebrate the turkey?
Today, we're rolling out the cranberry carpet for the star of the show. Turkeys. From the great triumphs of turkeys strutting through history to some downright foul moments they'd rather forget, we're diving into all things turkey-tastic. So fluff your feathers, sharpen your wishbones, and get ready to gobble up some fun. It's Turkey Tuesday on the Daily Migs Show.
For Turkey Tuesday, we celebrate the greatest or not so great moments in turkey history.
All right. Let's go.
We have two Rockaholics on hold to celebrate, and they are playing head-to-head for Carl's Jr. gift cards.
Because nothing says Thanksgiving more than a Carl's Jr. burger.
Our listeners are Robbie in Eatonville and Brian in Issaquah. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so we are going to put you guys head-to-head asking you turkey trivia questions. And the first one to a certain amount of correct answers that we will determine will win the gift card. Are you ready, Robbie? You will go first.
Yeah, let's do it.
Back in 2023, a guy in Abilene, Texas, hit a 30-pound turkey with his car on Thanksgiving. So what did he do next? Did he, A, bring it home, cook it, and eat it? Or B, give it to a family who came out of their house to see if he was okay?
I want to go with B.
B, give it to the family?
All right, well, the guy's name is Cameron, and the turkey that hit his car completely shattered the window. Here he is explaining what he did next.
Very loud, and I really couldn't even tell you what was going on. I just knew I had to get the truck stopped and whatever it was off my lap. By the time I got stopped, I realized it was a big old turkey, and then kind of started thinking about it being Thanksgiving, and it was kind of ironic. The little family came out, and I asked them if they could use it, because obviously there's nothing I could do with it, and they were pretty excited about getting it. Everybody just asked if I was okay, and then after that, that it was hysterical, because what are the odds of that in a big old turkey on Thanksgiving?
How about that?
That is wild.
What in the hell? I don't know if I would accept that turkey. Like, here you go. I just hit this turkey. You want to make dinner out of it? That is so strange. All right, so you got one right.
You did great. Good job, Robbie. Woo. All right, Brian, it is your turn. And the question is this. Back in 2018, local news anchors in Wisconsin covered an important story. A kid who got chased by a turkey on the way home from school. How did he get saved from that turkey attack? Was it A, a good Samaritan in a car saved him? Or B, the kid did a turkey impression to scare off the turkey?
I want to go with B.
Let's check in with that local news report for the answer.
Uh-oh. A turkey decided to chase a child after school today.
We're not sure if it's a famous turkey smoke. Evan Skoletsky shared this video with us as a good Samaritan was nice enough to bring that child home. But it's so funny.
The pit move is great. I mean, doesn't injure the turkey. It just kind of stops him.
The kid's running. I'm running for my life because of a turkey.
I know. And he's booking it, too.
So the correct answer was A. The Good Samaritan took him home. All right. Back to Robbie. Robbie, your question is this. Back in 2001, a Missouri man named Evan had quite the run-in with a tom turkey during the bird's mating season. Evan was filling up a bird feeder near a flock of turkeys when he began being chased down by the aggressive tom. How did Evan know that it wanted to mate with him? Was it A, the turkey puffed up its feathers and fanned out its tail? Or B, the turkey started aggressively pecking at him?
I want to say A, fluffing the feathers and whatnot.
Let's hear from Evan.
Next thing I know, it really fluffs its feathers up and gets big, and it starts coming towards me. And my first thought was, I'm going to get big and maybe scare it off. What do I know? It just keeps coming, so I turn and just run. And I quickly look around to see if any of my neighbors are seeing the idiot being chased by a turkey.
Oddly enough, that's how George first met Sarah.
Yes. Congratulations, Robbie. You certainly seem to know your turkeys. You got two right. Should we give Brian one more chance?
One more shot. Yes.
Brian, here we go. Back in July of this year, a wild turkey attacked someone's car in Boston for 15 minutes and scratched it all up. Experts say it most likely attacked because the turkey could see its reflection in the car door. How did the woman find out about this? Was it A, social media, or B, someone left a note on her damaged car?
I will go with A, social media.
Let's hear from Alicia, the owner of the car.
All sides of my car were messed up, like completely scratched. We were already a little out of it. Saw the note, was like, oh gosh, someone hit my car. It says, I just watched and recorded a massive turkey attack your car for over 15 minutes. Sorry you were the target of this turkey rage.
Turkey rage. I'm sorry, Brian. I'm sorry, Brian, you chose the wrong answer.
Absolute failure.
But you know what? Because it is Thanksgiving and we are feeling very grateful for our Rockaholics, we actually have 2 Carl's Jr. gift cards.
That's right. Both of you win.
Yay, Robbie. Yay, Brian.
What do you guys have planned for Thanksgiving? Brian, what are you doing?
I'm having a couple of family over, and we're going to deep fry a turkey in bacon grease.
Nice.
That sounds
Hopefully the turkey's not frozen.
Will not be frozen. Nice and brine.
What about you, Robbie?
I'm actually brining the turkey since yesterday. We're going to celebrate Thanksgiving on Wednesday. Brother-in-law and his girlfriend are taking off to her parents' house. So me and my wife, kids, and the father-in-law will have Thanksgiving at his house Wednesday.
Awesome. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you both.
So you're having 2 Thanksgivings?
He will. We won't. We'll just have one Thanksgiving.
Got it.
Nice.
But it's going to be great. So.
Well, great work on the turkey trivia there, Robbie.
All right. Thank you. And happy Thanksgiving to you guys, too.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Now, Rockaholics, how would you like to beat Steve? It would be extremely helpful if you had been tuned into the men's room yesterday at 5:40 as we gave out a cheat sheet with 3 of the correct answers. Steve has a record of 336 wins, 103 losses, and 57 ties in 2024. 206-803-ROCK. We will play Beat Migs at 7:50.
The Daly Migs Show.
Every industry, every job site, any challenge. Purple Wave's upcoming December 5th construction auction has the Caterpillar equipment to tackle it all. We make it easy to connect, inspect, and bid, ensuring you can find the right equipment that's ready to go to work for you. The equipment is ready to inspect at our partner Copart's yard in your area. Bidding ends December 5th at purplewave.com. The easiest and most straightforward way to buy and sell equipment. purplewave.com.
Got a hot and heavy holiday on your mind? Lovers has the perfect pleasure presents with early Black Friday deals that will get you off the naughty list this year. Save up to 60% on the sexiest holiday gifts. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Black Friday week is here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday fashion gifts, like cozy fits and stylish shirts. You'll have money left over for those aviators that make you feel like a maverick. Or that ugly holiday sweater that's like really ugly.
OMG, that's like really ugly.
Oh, what fun it is to save. Black Friday week is here with deals up to 35% off.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Eric from SeaTac is. Eric, are you there?
I'm here.
Eric, were you listening to the men's room around 5:40 yesterday?
I was not.
Oh,
That's okay.
All right. Hopefully that's not the decision maker. Well, I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
Bye-bye.
For those playing at home, Eric has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you'll only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
When it comes to gaming, what does VR stand for?
Virtual reality.
Correct. Topaz is the birthstone for what month?
January.
No.
June.
No.
August.
No. What actor co-starred alongside Ryan Reynolds in the 2022 holiday movie Spirited?
Oh. Is it The Rock?
No.
Pass.
The first day of December lands on what day of the week this year?
Sorry, could you say that again?
The first day of December lands on what day of the week this year?
Sunday.
Yes. The 3 main characters in the Powerpuff Girls are Blossom, Bubbles, and who?
Pass.
How many U.S. states begin with the letter O?
1.
No.
3.
Yes. Justin Herbert is the current quarterback for what NFL team?
Titans.
No.
Cowboys.
No.
Pass.
Eric, you got 3 correct. You know? Oh, yeah. Hey, I will say it was better than our contestant earlier this morning. Yeah. So there is an improvement.
All right.
Here he comes.
And you never know. Steve could have his mind on all the Thanksgiving things he's going to eat, his weird candied yam thing he loves.
The crispy marshmallows on top.
So good.
It's interesting.
You guys are speaking my language.
Oh, boy.
Steve, are you ready?
I made bad choices. I got high.
Wait, no.
Okay.
What the hell?
Oh, yeah.
When it comes to gaming, what does VR stand for?
Virtual reality.
You know it. Topaz is the birthstone for what month?
November.
Yes. What actor co-starred alongside Ryan Reynolds in the 2022 holiday movie Spirited?
Ryan Reynolds and Ryan Gosling.
No. I wish.
I'm going to go with Anne Hathaway.
No.
Sarah Silverman.
No. The first day of December lands on what day of the week this year?
You okay over there?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if I have to give you a Heimlich. I'm going to go Tuesday.
No.
Wednesday.
No.
Thursday.
No. The 3 main characters in the Powerpuff Girls are Blossom, Bubbles, and who?
6.
No. What? What?
Blossom, the TV show, her friend was 6.
That's true.
Oh.
It's a bad Blossom joke.
Is it an old
20
show?
years ago, it would have been hilarious.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, pass.
Okay. How many U.S. states begin with the letter O?
2.
No.
3.
There we go. Justin Herbert is the current quarterback for what NFL team?
The Chargers.
Yes. Beginning with V, what fashion magazine is known for its September issue?
Vogue.
Wow, yes.
I don't know any other magazines that start with the letter V.
Wow, it's closer than I thought.
That I could say on the air.
Oh, whoa. But Steve, you got 5 correct, which is a win, 5-3. Sorry, Eric.
Oh, that's okay. Thanks.
Have a good one, my man.
You're welcome. If either of you were listening to the cheat sheet, you would know the actor that co-starred alongside Ryan Reynolds in the movie Spirited was
Will Ferrell.
Yes. I still haven't seen it. I want to, but
Oh, I just assumed this was like a rom-com or like some kind of like romantic movie that
it sure isn't.
Will Ferrell, okay.
Yeah.
There's no romance between Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds.
You're right. That was very ignorant of me to say.
Yeah.
There's a very good chance there might have been.
The one that Eric did get correct, the first day of December, it lands on Sunday, which is legit this Sunday, you guys. So December's creeping up. The three main characters in Powerpuff Girls, I know, are Blossom, Bubbles, and
Buttercup.
Yes.
Did you know that? Was that on the cheat sheet?
It was on the cheat sheet.
Okay.
It was, but I forgot for a sec, so I really thought you knew it. Well, congrats, Steve, on beating Eric.
We are so excited for the return of Live Night, and we will be at Showbox Soto on Friday, December 13th. Everything performed live from Beat Migs with our show to Big Dummy with the Men's Room. And tickets start at just $35. You can get them at KISW.com.
And we're hoping if we raise enough money for our Coach for Kids for, with Operation Warm, that you'll jump up on stage, not only do the show, but also sing Father Christmas. And I have to say thank you to the Rockaholics who have been donating. We have a goal of hitting $6,900 by the end of today, actually by the end of the Men's Room. And if we hit that, you promised that we would sing. And where are we at now?
We're at $4,380.
So we can make this happen. And thanks to Rockaholics like Lynn Thompson, who joined the 69 Club. She donated $69. Larry Beimers, who donated $100. Timothy Allman, also $100. Big shout out to Nick Terrell. He donated $120. Those are a lot of coats for kids in need, which is awesome. $20 puts a brand new coat on a kid in need.
You can go over to KISW.com to make it so, Rockaholics.
And then join us at Live Night as Taryn Daly will be singing Father Christmas with us up on stage.
Nobody wants to hear that.
I do.
What band would you say got better when they replaced a member?
Ooh. I'm going to go with one that I think will make Danny happy.
What?
Green Day.
Yeah.
Once they got Trey Cool, I felt like that was the change of that band, man. I'm not that their other drummer was bad, but I think he's such an underrated drummer, and he just brought them to a whole other level.
My band is also a band that replaced their drummer. That would be Rush when they got Neil Peart.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
I mean, Nirvana.
Yeah.
As much as I love Chad Channing, I mean, when you had Dave Grohl on the drums, it just added an oomph of power to them.
Well, the website AmericanSongwriter.com put together a very interesting list of 4 iconic rock band member replacements that not only did they fill these big shoes, but sometimes it took their bands to new heights. So who are they? You will find out after Bon Jovi.
The Daily Migs Show.
When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof like Aloe, Allbirds, or Skims, sure, you think about a great product, a cool brand, and brilliant marketing. But an often overlooked secret is actually the businesses behind the business, making selling and for shoppers buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify, home of the #1 checkout on the planet and the not-so-secret secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell whenever your customers are scrolling or strolling on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout experience as business powerhouses like Aloe, Allbirds, and Skims. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Everyone knows social media is a time suck, and what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
White Castle is being mocked online for a post they made on Instagram where they are claiming that their burgers make really good Thanksgiving stuffing.
Let's go.
And we have what they posted.
Did you know if you take original White Castle sliders with no pickle, cut or tear them into small pieces, add finely diced celery, black pepper, thyme, and sage, pour in chicken stock, and toss all of that together really well. Then spread it into a casserole dish and bake it at 350 degrees for 35 minutes or until done. You get the most unexpectedly delicious stuffing and the dish that will disappear first at your Thanksgiving gathering.
I'm watching the video right now, and I got to be honest with you. If I was still eating meat, I would eat the living hell out of this.
I agree that looks like the dish of my dreams.
At first, I'm like, is this an April Fool's joke? Just but apparently, like they're on. I mean, not that they're selling it this way, but they're truly encouraging people to turn it into stuffing.
I'm on board.
I will say that. What was that commercial so wholesome though?
I know.
It's like that's like, oh, country. I don't know.
It's like White Castle for the Hallmark Channel.
I like it.
Well, many people mentioned in their comments that they quickly went to the comment section after this video was posted, and so did we, of course. So let's go straight to the comments.
Are you ready for? We sent this post to Jason, our production director. Said reenact it however you want. Just to point out how people get worked up over silly stuff like White Castle encouraging people to chop up their burgers and turning it into stuffing. Are you ready for the first comment?
Give it to me.
It's not too late to take this down.
A lot of people were very angry about this.
Why?
I mean, probably joking angry, but still not happy with this decision.
I am thrilled that I have been enlightened.
So you would try it?
Absolutely, yes.
If only we had. I mean, you could get microwavable White Castles.
I thought about that because do they sell them in like is it a freezer food that you?
Most gas stations, I feel like it's in their freezer section.
I mean, I'm not going to knock it till I try it.
I have tried it. Honestly, I feel like the microwavable versions are pretty much, they taste almost exactly like the ones you get at the fast food place. Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, hello, 911. I'd like to report a crime.
Wow. You know what? It might be an acquired taste, but that person needs to acquire some taste.
I think it sounds kind of interesting, especially if there's like, you get the cheese, if you get the cheeseburger, not just the regular burger, but even with the regular burger, you got hamburger meat in there.
And their bread is so good.
Yeah, baby.
How do you delete someone else's video?
The person's not happy about this.
These people, I wonder what's
haters.
the secret to your stuffing recipe?
But also, are you just anti-White Castle? And if so, why are you on White Castle's social media pages? I'll never understand that.
This is why you do background checks on people who invited you to Thanksgiving.
Could you imagine if somebody showed up to your Thanksgiving? Like, let's just say someone shows up to your mom and dad's house, right? And they're just like, I brought a side, and it's White Castle stuffing. I feel like that would be the talk of the entire dinner.
I think I might start crying happy tears, honestly.
I feel like Brad would like it.
So beautiful.
We don't have enough restrooms for all of that.
Okay, now that's fair. That's very fair. That's the one thing.
Where is the nearest White Castle to here? Like, physically?
Besides the gas stations?
Besides the gas stations.
I don't know, Atlanta? I have no idea. I just remember getting it in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I remember when we had like the little market in our building, like in our actual office, like the Avanti market. They had a little freezer section. They always had the White Castle burgers.
No kidding? How did I miss that?
And I remember talking to the guy who would always restock it. And he's like, yeah, we shockingly, people continue to buy them here. Like, because no one else, I guess, in other places would. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. I buy these at least once a week. I love those things.
Man, I could go for some White Castle.
But that last one, like, that was the one thing about White Castle is whenever I would eat it, it would just wreck me.
Oh.
But I would still eat it.
It's worth it.
Yeah. Do you have any food like that where you're like, I don't care if it's going to wreck me, I'm still going to eat it?
Mostly just anything spicy.
Anything spicy, yeah.
Also, the closest looks like it's in Detroit.
Oh, my gosh.
What?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know maps very well, but I feel like...
Yeah, Vegas. I found one in Nevada. And Arizona.
Is Detroit closer to us than Atlanta?
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
Atlanta's hella far.
Also, it doesn't look like they have any Atlanta anymore.
Your face, Steve. He's like, I don't know where I am.
You know where I'm going this weekend, though?
Arizona,
and they do have one in Phoenix now. I remember that.
Ooh.
I kind of want to go make this happen. I don't think I've ever had a White Castle.
Yep, so it said Vegas for sure.
Yeah.
You've never had White Castle?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you have to make a trip and report back to us.
Okay, and eat them all. I'll just send you pictures of me passed out with White Castle stuffing over my face.
It's kind of a rite of passage.
Get the suitcase of Castle burgers.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
Have you ever had to pull a favor to get tickets to an event?
Ooh. I remember bugging our old boss, Sergeant Hair Club, if he could make me his +1 for Temple of the Dog.
Oh, that's a good one.
And he did. And it was and actually that showed up in my Facebook memories. I'm like, I instantly thought, that was so awesome that he took me to that because that was such a great show.
You should send him a thank you today.
All right, I'll text him.
All right. One iconic celebrity just shared that he had to do that for tickets that pretty much no one can get. You're going to hear who did it with what's trending after Foo Fighters.
The Daily Migs Show.
We know that for many of you, you are waking up and you're drinking your coffee and you're moving through the morning.
Slowly.
Very slowly. And then you try to figure out what is happening in the world around you. And that can be very intimidating because pop culture is crazy. So we're going to help you out and tell you what's trending.
What's trending? On the Daily Migs Show. What's trending? Let's go. Let's go.
2 turkeys from Minnesota, which we learned is the state with the most turkeys recently, thanks to Migs. 2 turkeys, Peach and Blossom, were spared from becoming Thanksgiving dinner after President Biden granted them a pardon, saving them from their destined fate this year. Here is the moment where the turkeys were pardoned.
Based on your temperament and commitment to being productive members of society, I hereby pardon Peach and Blossom.
This is the dumbest thing ever. Don't you guys think? Or am I alone in this?
It's a time-honored tradition, Steve.
Do you even know where it came from?
I do not know the origins of pardoning the turkeys.
It was this morning. I saw a story about it. I'm like, man, I don't know what's done with this. The fact there's media covering it, or the fact that we're talking about it, but it's all just different levels of stupidity. There's rumors that it started back with Abraham Lincoln, who spared a bird from its demise at the urging of his son Tad. And that's how it started. But then other people believe it actually started with Harry Truman. Back in 1947, he was trying to do a thing called Poultry-less Thursdays to try and conserve different types of food after the World War II. And that had something to do with it as well. So that's where it all began.
When you said Harry, I literally thought you were going to say Harry Potter. And I was like, Steve, Harry Potter did not stop you from eating Thanksgiving turkeys.
Yes, he did. He did at Hogwarts. They never ate turkey,
They
right?
ate owls.
Yeah.
I got you.
Do you also know how long these turkeys live for after that happens? 2 weeks. Then they actually cook them and make them into some turkey dinners.
Stop.
I'm kidding.
Oh, my gosh, Steve.
They take them to some farm, and then they are at a petting farm for children, so the kids could play with the turkeys. But they said they usually last about 2 years after that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't know why I got curious about that, but that's exactly what's going on with the turkeys.
Peach and Blossom.
Peach and Blossom. I have at least 2 more years ahead of them. All right, so you think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson can probably get concert tickets to whatever he wants. He's The Rock after all. Well, apparently there was one concert that made it very difficult. Now, granted, he wasn't trying to get it for himself. He was trying to get tickets for a buddy to go see Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
And the tickets are so hard to get. There's been celebrities that said, I tried to get tickets. I couldn't make it happen. So The Rock had and the funny part is, I don't know if you know this about Taylor Swift, but she does have ties to the world of wrestling.
Of course.
Yes, because everything goes back to wrestling, Danny. So Jeff Jarrett's this, not to get super nerdy too late. Jeff Jarrett's this wrestler guy who lived in where's she from? Taylor Swift, Tennessee? Oh. Nashville, I think.
Sure.
Wherever she's from. She was his kid's babysitter.
That's wild.
I know, it's kind of crazy.
Huh. It is all about wrestling.
It is. It always goes back to wrestling. So anyways, The Rock called a favor, and he was interviewed by Entertainment Weekly, and he talked about how he was able to get the tickets.
It's never happened in my career. Usually I don't have to pull strings. Usually I just make it happen.
Well, he wasn't able to make it happen this time around.
Flex.
Yeah, right? So then he found out that he had to get him for his buddy, and that's when he decided to get involved to get the tickets.
I'm never good at asking for that kind of stuff. I'm good at giving it. Hate asking for stuff. I don't do it. But in this case, made a little call. Taylor made it happen.
Taylor did make it happen, and he said the reason why? Because he's The Rock.
Of course she made it happen. I say, Tay, can you smell what The Rock is cooking? The Rock needs a pair of tickets to your show. You better not say no to The Rock, because I have this nice bottle of Terramana tequila, and if The Rock doesn't get tickets, here's what The Rock is going to do. The Rock is going to shine up this bottle up real nice, turn it sideways, and stick it straight up your candy ass, and good luck shaking that off. Bitch. And Travis Kelce and the Chiefs. Go Hawks.
I'm not sure if the last part was true or not, but this all came from Entertainment Weekly.
Sure.
100%. That was legitimately Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Yeah.
Yes, not a robot version.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
Rockaholics, how would you like a shot at beating Steve this morning? He has a record of 300 37 wins, 103 losses, and 57 ties in 2024.
Bitch.
206-803-ROCK. We will play Beat Migs at 8:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
Every industry, every job site, any challenge. Purple Wave's upcoming December 5th construction auction has the Caterpillar equipment to tackle it all. We make it easy to connect, inspect, and bid, ensuring you can find the right equipment that's ready to go to work for you. The equipment is ready to inspect at our partner Copart's yard in your area. Bidding ends December 5th at purplewave.com. The easiest and most straightforward way to buy and sell equipment. purplewave.com.
Got a hot and heavy holiday on your mind? Lovers has the perfect pleasure presents with early Black Friday deals that will get you off the naughty list this year. Save up to 60% on the sexiest holiday gifts. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Black Friday week is here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the kitchen, like appliances and cookware. You'll have money left over for a sauce pot, so you can make your mom's famous gravy recipe.
Yuck.
Or at least try to. Or that cutlery set, so you can carve up the turkey with surgical precision. Oh, what fun it is to save. Black Friday week is here with deals up to 35% off.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Josh from Tacoma is. Josh, are you there?
I'm ready.
Now, this is the Josh who called yesterday and wanted to battle Steve.
Oh, this could be awesome.
I'm very excited.
Should we place bets?
Yes.
Oh, I'm going with Josh.
Oh, Steve, all the way.
Danny, I'll bet you $1 on Venmo.
One whole $1.
Okay, deal. You're
And
on.
69 cents.
Okay, $1.69.
Josh, you better not let us down.
How about if I win, you have to eat candy
As long as the
yams.
money goes to the coat fund.
A whole $1 will go to the code fund.
I'll eat candy
$1.69,
yams.
There we go.
and you have to eat candy yams
I'll eat candy
if I
yams
win.
if you win, but I believe in Josh.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I like Josh, but I don't believe in him.
Oh,
Wow.
you hear that, Josh? Let's go, bro.
All right, Steve, get out of here.
Bye-bye.
For those playing at home, Josh has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you'll only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yep.
In the holiday song, what did Grandma get run over by?
Reindeer.
Yes. What planet is Superman originally from?
Krypton.
Correct. What Disney movie is releasing its sequel this Wednesday?
Moana 2.
Yes. What team does Bobby Wagner currently play for?
The Chargers.
No.
Pass.
Who played Gloria in the sitcom Modern Family?
Sofia Vergara.
Yes. How many planets have rings?
3.
No.
2.
No.
4.
Yes. What was Betty White's character's first name in The Golden Girls?
Pass.
The first Thanksgiving NFL game happened in what decade?
60s.
No.
50s.
No.
70s.
No. Which band is known for their hits Mr. Brightside and Somebody Told Me?
Nope.
You know what? That was a
Can't remember.
solid performance from Josh.
Josh, you got 5 correct.
Josh, if I have to pay Danny $1.69, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Well, and then you have to eat candied yams too.
I still believe there were some tricky ones in there. And look at him.
I believe too.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Look at him.
All oozing that confidence.
Just look. And then some call it aura.
Oh, wow.
I don't know who.
Okay.
Probably nobody, but.
All right, Steve. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
is.
In the holiday song, what did Grandma get run over by?
A reindeer.
She did. What planet is Superman originally from?
Krypton.
Yes. What Disney movie is releasing its sequel this Wednesday?
Disney movie sequel. Gladiator.
No.
Moana.
Wow, yes. What team does Bobby Wagner currently play for?
The Washington Commanders.
Correct. Who played Gloria in the sitcom Modern Family?
That, what's her name? Sophia Vergara.
Wow, yes. How many planets have rings?
How many plants?
Planets.
Oh, planets. 3?
No.
2.
No.
1.
No.
Damn it.
What was Betty White's character's first name in The Golden Girls?
Oh, crap. Betty was Rue?
No.
Blanche?
No.
Betty?
No. The first Thanksgiving NFL game happened in what decade?
Let's go to the 80s.
No.
70s.
No.
90s.
No. Which
Damn.
band is known for their hit songs Mr. Brightside and Somebody Told Me?
The Killers.
Yes. And with that, Steve, you got 6 correct, which is a win. 6
go,
to
Danny.
5.
Boom.
Josh, that was so close.
I'll be back.
That's right.
He's just
Josh,
staring.
you will be back.
Did you see him? He's just staring you down, Darren.
He's standing and dancing and just shoving it in Taryn's face. That he won.
And not a physical way, though.
Yeah, no.
Okay, yeah.
He's just, yeah.
Just thinking, my aura is being shoved in her.
Yeah, your aura. Wow.
Yeah, baby. That's what happens when you bet against me.
I'm going to hit Josh up for half of that $1.69.
Do it. Josh did know that there are 4 planets that have rings in our solar system. What was Betty White's character's first name in Golden Girls?
I bet Taryn knows
It's
it.
Rose.
Rose.
Yep.
Yes. And the first Thanksgiving NFL game happened in what decade?
The 2000s?
The 30s.
The 30s. I'm like, was this like a new thing?
No, it's been going on for a while.
Dang.
And then you did know the Killers had Mr. Brightside and Somebody Told Me, which gave you the win. So congrats, Steve.
The song went through me off for a second because I had almost an awkward moment. We were listening to Christmas music, and it was I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. And so Tatum asked, why was Santa Claus kissing that person's mommy? And I was like, oh, boy. Well, that mom was not very faithful. That's why. No.
Is that what he said?
Well, I mean, what else am I supposed to say?
Oh, wow. I don't know. I feel like
say
it's just a deer in headlights. You're like,
Thankfully,
this is a great question.
To be honest with you, thankfully I said nothing because she got distracted by something else. Because I was like, oh, man, how do you have this conversation with someone who's 4?
Right?
I mean, there's 2 sides to the story, though.
There sure is.
I don't know if either one of them is the right answer.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
right?
a little stuck there.
Distractor.
Yeah, that mom was a floozy. Don't even worry about it.
What's a floozy?
Also, Taryn already sent me the money.
I did.
In case anyone's wondering.
Oh, she did Venmo it?
Yeah, immediately.
Nice.
That's what she was doing.
Live Night is coming back on December 13th, and we will be at Showbox Sodo this year, performing everything live in front of an audience, including the game Beat Migs. And tickets start at just $35, Rockaholics. You can get yours by heading over to KISW.com. Come kick it with us. The men's room.
Yep.
It's going to be awesome.
Walter Jones is going to be there. So if you're a Seahawks fan, you definitely want to come hang out with Walt.
We're trying to pack the place out, and if you want to be there, you should definitely do it. Have you ever had a Thanksgiving or any other big family gathering totally ruined?
Yes.
Was it your fault?
No. I mean, it depends on who you ask in the family. It was either my dad's fault or his parents' fault. But let's just say it ended with... I'll never forget this. My dad saying this, and my brother and I were upstairs, and we were like eavesdropping, listening in because we knew we shouldn't be listening, but they were arguing. I can't remember if it was Christmas or like around New Year's, but it was a big family get together, and my dad yelled at my grandparents, "Besides me being born, what do you have against me?" And I was like, that's when my brother and I looked at each other and were like, whoa, we should probably stop listening to this argument.
Turn up the music.
Yeah, it was just like, this was a little too intense.
Fun times.
Yeah, that was like the last time that they talked until, for forever.
Oh, Thanksgiving. Yeah. Family gatherings are always so fun.
Brings out the best in people.
206-803-ROCK. Have you ever had a Thanksgiving or any big family gathering ruined? And who was it that ruined Thanksgiving? Was it you? How did you ruin it? 206-803-ROCK. We will take your calls after Metallica.
The Daly Migs Show.
206-803-ROCK. Who ruined Thanksgiving or any other big family gathering and why? We bring this up because there's a 32-year-old woman who explained on Reddit that her younger sister wants the family to sign a code of conduct for the holiday season.
I kind of love this, but good luck with that.
The sister showed up at her house last week with printed copies of what she is calling a family code of conduct.
So what if someone doesn't follow the code of conduct? Are you going to yell at them? Like, what's the...
You got to go home. You got to get kicked out,
Is
I'm
that
guessing.
the punishment? You're just booted?
I think so. The code says that some of the rules are like taking turns talking at the table, no politic talk.
Yeah.
There's going to be a dress code and assigned seating.
Wow. Well, I think good luck with any of those because, I don't know about you guys, but my family, I don't know if anyone stops talking. Like, somebody will start having a conversation, and then, like, my aunt will just start talking on top of that person. Now, all of a sudden, I'm trying to listen to 3 conversations that are being directed towards me. But I don't want to be rude. To be like, one at a time, because, like, they're all just so passionate. And I'm like, how do I hear all this stuff?
A lot of competition in the conversation.
I need a code of conduct.
You do.
Politics, good luck with that as well. I feel like that just comes up.
Oh, yeah, that's a big no-no.
Especially this year.
That's
I
what I
feel
was
like
gonna say.
everyone is just going to be, that's going to be the biggest thing on everyone's topic list.
Oh, I feel like the last several years. But yeah, more so now. You're absolutely right with being in the middle of a political climate that we're in. I mean, it's just inevitable with the election that just happened.
206-803-ROCK. Who ruined Thanksgiving or any big family gathering for you, and why?
Someone just texted in and said, my aunt punched my father in the face when I was about 3 years old while holding the baby version of me in his arms. Dinner was definitely not served that Thanksgiving. My aunt's about 5'11", 250 pounds. She sized them up pretty good.
Wow.
Another text that just came in at 206-803-ROCK. Ruined family gathering. My sister got into a fist fight with my girlfriend at my birthday party at a restaurant. My sister's a loser, asked my girlfriend to borrow some money. My girlfriend tried to tell me, so my sister kicked her under the table, and then they started fighting. My sister is also a felon, so she jumped into the whole thing. My sister shoved my girl, and my girl socked her. It was chaos for a good 10 minutes. My cousin ended up breaking up the fight.
Wow. That's a lot of fun.
That must have been the best birthday / worst birthday ever.
Oh, my gosh.
What about you? Have you ever been in a situation where it's been ruined?
My mom did tell me one time that I ruined Christmas. Yeah.
Do tell.
So I helped my sister adopt a 2-pound chihuahua, 2.5-pound chihuahua from a local animal shelter, but we didn't tell my parents. And my sister at the time was in college, so she really wasn't completely poised to be taking care of this dog.
Okay.
So when we brought the dog home, my mom immediately realized that this dog was going to become their responsibility. And it was right before Christmas. And my sister was going to go back to college after Christmas. And my mom told me that I ruined Christmas because of this dog.
How old were you when this happened?
26? 27 maybe. But then in a turn of events, my parents end up taking in this dog. They fall head over heels in love with this teeny tiny chihuahua. Now they're buying it clothes and dressing it up. My dad bought a little carrying pouch and he's carrying the dog around on his chest.
Has your dad become Paris Hilton?
Pretty much.
That's amazing.
I'm like, what happened to my parents? But they were so mad, and it was right around the holidays. So I ruined Christmas, and then that became their favorite dog ever.
So joke's on them.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have partnered up once again with the Washington State Council of Firefighters and Operation Warm to put brand new winter coats on local children in need. It's called Coats for Kids, and for just $20, you can put a brand new coat on a local child in need.
And a lot of people have been donating, and thanks to all the Rockhogs, we're over $4,500 raised. We have a very lofty goal. I mean, we're a ways away, and that is $50,000. We're just doing our best to make that happen. And we're trying to give you incentive to sing at live night because you're like, I don't want to embarrass myself. So what we did is said, hey, if we could raise at least $6,900 by the end of today, at the end of the men's room, and the men's room are in cahoots with this as well. If we could raise at least $6,900 by the end of today, you will absolutely sing on stage at live night with us.
So I'm not the only one that doesn't want me to sing. Clearly, the Rockaholics don't want me to sing either because we are still $2,349 away from hitting $6,900. I did the math.
It's going to happen. Thanks to people like Zany Zelda who donated $69. Of course, Zany Zelda donated $69 and joins the 69 Club, as well as Dwayne Sucker donated $100 and Thomas Johnson donated $20, and $20 puts a brand new coat on a kid in need. But any amount helps. It could be $5. It could be $69. It could be, how much is left?
$2,349.
If somebody wants to donate $2,349, that would be very appreciated.
You can go to KISW.com to get involved with Coats for Kids Rockaholics, and we thank you. We also know that you're a massive music fan, but do you think that you could name a song after only hearing 1 second of the chorus? Prove it to us. And if you do, you'll win tickets to see Santa, which is Primus, Pussifer, and A Perfect Circle all together at White River Amphitheater on June 7th. 206-803-ROCK. We will play Hook or Shook at 9:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof like Aloe, Allbirds, or Skims, sure, you think about a great product, a cool brand, and brilliant marketing. But an often overlooked secret is actually the businesses behind the business, making selling and for shoppers buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify, home of the #1 checkout on the planet and the not-so-secret secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell whenever your customers are scrolling or strolling on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout experience as business powerhouses like Aloe, Allbirds, and Skims. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
All morning, we have received texts and calls from you that we haven't had a chance to chat with you about. But right now, we are checking in with the Rockaholics. So call up if there's something you'd like to chime in on from the show today, or if you have anything on your mind that you'd like to discuss. 206-803-ROCK. Now, earlier, we were talking about instances where bands maybe got a little bit better when they replaced a member of the band. And our friend Joe Dredd is in Seattle, and he would like to weigh in on this topic. Good morning, Joe.
What's up, Joe?
Good morning, my friends. Before I address the issue of something that Taryn totally glossed over, Taryn, I'm calling you out. But Steve, good on you for recognizing the genius of Christy McVie.
So good. I mean,
tell me about it.
When I was like, this song's great. And I'm like, oh, she wrote this one. Oh, this song's great. Oh, she wrote that one too. Okay.
Yeah, people always say, oh, yeah, Stevie Nicks. Stevie was the eye candy. Christy McVie was the heart and soul of Fleetwood Mac when it came to the hit songs.
I think that's why I relate with her, because a lot of people say, Taryn's the eye candy, but I'm the heart and soul.
Yeah, you're scoring points there, Steve. All right. So anyway, when you guys started calling out the list and you mentioned about drummers, I'm like, what about Neil Peart? Come on.
So you know what's funny, Joe? When we teased that we were going to talk about that was what I brought up. John Rutsey was the original drummer, and that was just the first album.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was a
surprised.
huge improvement.
I was surprised it wasn't even on the list. It's like, come on, really?
I know. It gets overlooked sometimes.
And whenever we have Joe on, I always think about KISS. And I mean, I always argue that Peter Criss is so underrated. I think people give him a hard time when you actually pay attention to his drumming. It's like, wow, this is a lot more complicated than I think people realize. But Eric Carr was an incredible guy that replaced him after the fact.
Yes, he was. And Eric Carr brought the double kick drum to KISS.
Yes.
And did an incredible job. But in the Eric Carr era of KISS, live, they played the songs way too fast.
It was like they were on speed.
Again, on a live, too, they played everything way too fast as well. But, that was the Peter Criss and the cocaine days. So maybe that's what that was about.
That was pretty. And I remember even seeing an interview with, I think it was Eric Singer, who's like, I start every song with a click because I'm sick of Gene telling me to go too quick and Paul telling me to go too slow. So we finally had to come to a point where it's like, let's make an agreement that this is the set tempo. Otherwise, one guy wants me to go too fast, the other one wants me to go too slow.
Yeah, and Eric Singer was a very solid drummer for KISS, and with his backing vocals were great. And Actually, he was in the band longer than any other drummer.
Which is crazy to think, yeah.
Rock on, Joe. Happy Thanksgiving.
We did get a text at 206-803-ROCK that said, hey, I'll donate another $50 to Coach for Kids if you could get my name right. He said, you had an epic fail of mine. I pronounced it. He donated $100, and you can go to KISW.com and donate some money. It helps put brand new coats on kids in need. He donated $100, and I said it was Dwayne Suckert. It's actually Dwayne Sukert.
Sukert.
Yes. So my apologies, Dwayne. I clearly got it wrong.
You got to get it together, Steve.
Thanksgiving is this Thursday, and, we have that new feature on our Odyssey app, which is where you can leave a voice message, right?
Yes.
So we ended up getting a voice message about Thanksgiving. I wanted to play it because I feel like it's going to strike a nerve, definitely with our friend Sarah, but probably with all of us because it's about someone who can't really enjoy Thanksgiving, and here's why.
So I get to spend my Thanksgiving on crutches because I blew out my patellar ligament on Sunday, and they can't do anything about it till next Tuesday.
And you blew out your knee.
Oh, yeah, both of them.
Yes.
And I had the same kind of knee injury that Sarah had to just my left knee.
All of our knees are hurting right now.
We can relate to this, Rockaholic.
For this whole week, I get to live with a busted knee that's throbbing and killing me to the point that I'm nauseous and have no appetite. I've barely eaten anything in the last couple of days.
So I have to blow my knee out so I don't eat too much, is what you're trying to tell me.
That's the only way.
Gotcha.
So, yay for this Thanksgiving, man. I can't wait. Ibuprofen's a really good thing. That's all I can say. Jesse the Body signing out.
Oh, I know Jesse.
That sucks, though. I mean, being injured any time of year sucks, but especially when everyone's enjoying a holiday.
But this is the holiday that is all about food. Like,
yes.
It's a time of thankful. But I mean, everyone gets together and eats. And eats just a crap ton of food. You're going to be there just dealing with the knee pain. Oh, I'm sorry, Jesse.
Oh, speedy recovery for him.
I hope somebody who cares about him when it's over and he's fully healed and he can eat again throws him a Thanksgiving.
That's the only reasonable solution to this problem.
If not, he treats himself and just goes to a buffet and just goes buck wild.
Yes. Rockaholics, from time to time, we have a simple question for you, but we need you to call in now so that we can ask it. 206-803-ROCK. We promise it is a simple question, and it has to do with Thanksgiving. 206-803-ROCK. We will take your calls at 9:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
There's a recent poll that revealed some of the most popular Thanksgiving dishes that are also the most disliked.
Okay, very polarizing Thanksgiving dishes.
Turkey is at the top of the list with 35% of Americans saying they don't like it.
Well, we learned that, Lily thinks it's gross. Yeah. Your daughter thinks it's gross. My daughter said no to it, but granted, she's never eaten it, but she's opposed to it.
Stuffing and ham are a close second at 32% each.
Huh.
I agree with the ham. Get rid of the ham.
I was about to say, what do you guys feel about with ham? I was always excited when there was ham because I'd rather eat ham than turkey.
See, and I'd rather eat turkey than ham.
Well,
and same
we'd
ham.
be a perfect date. Then.
True. Save ham for Thanksgiving or for Christmas.
Surprisingly, mashed potatoes and pumpkin pie also made the most hated list with 22% of people disliking them. So this leads us to want to ask a simple question. And that simple question is this: what Thanksgiving food do you hate? And we will ask that simple question to Daniel in Tumwater. Daniel, which Thanksgiving food do you hate?
Hola, good morning. So it really was tough because I don't hate it. It's not my favorite. It's the candied yams, sweet potatoes with the melted marshmallows on top.
Give me the button so I can hang up on him.
Let's go, Daniel.
I just want Daniel to know.
Hey, Daniel.
It's just not my favorite. To you guys who do like it, more power to you. It's just not mine.
It's not mine either, Daniel.
You guys, you all just think it's cool to hate on something. It's like Nickelback. The candied yams are the Nickelback of Thanksgiving Day dishes.
Okay.
I'm not the only one that likes them. They clearly are being sold and being consumed by others.
Well, maybe I'm just like a sweet potato purist because I do like sweet potatoes. I just like them with a little salt and pepper or whatever. I don't.
Do you like marshmallows?
Yeah, but not together.
Have you tried it?
No, I mean, yes, but not recently. I tried it years and years and years ago.
More than 5 years ago?
Yeah, probably.
Because many have said that your taste buds change every 5 years.
Okay.
I think it's worth another chance. Does anyone in your family make them?
I don't know if anybody is this year, but I could probably go to a neighbor's house and just make a special request. Can I just borrow a small dish of your crappy candied yams with the marshmallows?
If you do that, can you please record it? And walk up to your neighbor's house and just knock on their door and see if they're willing to give you some candied yams.
Anyone?
Wait. Are you making them this year again, Steve?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't think
So what
I
if you
am.
show up and there's none there?
Crap, maybe I need to make them.
I was going to say, it might be the best Thanksgiving ever.
The last time I tried to make them, I almost set fire to the oven because I didn't realize that the vegan version of marshmallows are a little more flammable.
Oh,
You know what I
gotta
mean?
be.
You have to cook them quicker. And you already have to cook the marshmallows kind of quick as it is with the broiling of it all.
So if it's not happening this year at your Thanksgiving, will you be like really, really sad?
I
Since
probably
that's
won't
your
show up to work
favorite?
next week. I'll probably be behind bars.
Oh, no.
I'll set the house on fire. No, I'm going to have, you know what? I got to ask my wife. And if so, I need to go run to the store and get the ingredients and make it tomorrow.
I also want you to get Tatum's review of candied yams. And I want her honest review, Steve. None of this trying to lead the witness with her. I want you to let her try it.
Like you did with your daughter?
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Why did a popular musical act refuse to accept money being thrown on the stage? You'll find out what happened during the Daily Migs download after Modest Mouse.
The Daily Migs Show. Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law and the Seattle Kraken yesterday. What a win from the boys in Seattle.
Let's go,
Granted,
Kraken.
they were in Anaheim, but they took on the Ducks. They ended up winning 3-2. How about they've beaten now? They have a winning streak over the Anaheim Ducks, 8 games. Can we just play them all the time?
That would be great.
Hey, we play them again tomorrow. How great is that? Tomorrow, it's at Climate Pledge Arena, and they're taking on the Ducks. But more importantly, it's Bowie Bobblehead Night.
You got to figure out a way to get one. They don't do this every year, or do they do it every year?
I think this might be the first Bowie Bobblehead. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you will.
I'll try and get my hands on one of those. I don't know if I'll be able to go to the game. 2 of them. I'll try and get at least a couple of those things in my hands. 'Cause yeah, you're right. I need one for my bedroom and one for my living room.
Yeah.
Oh, you want one too, Danny?
A 33-year-old guy in Missouri got arrested after he stole a shopping cart full of Red Bull from a grocery store, and then he led cops on a high-speed chase. They knew who he was because he's done this before. He's been caught shoplifting multiple times, and for some reason, it's always Red Bull.
I was just to say, was it always Red Bull? And it was.
Too bad it didn't give him wings. He could have flown right away.
That's the crazy part. They checked with the chest cam footage, and they asked him why was he doing this, and he said,
Red Bull gives you wings.
There we go.
So he is now facing charges for theft, fleeing, and driving on a revoked license. Now, I have watched a lot of intervention. I've never seen anyone have to have an intervention for energy drinks.
I have some friends that probably do need an intervention for energy drinks. It's never Red Bull, though. It's always like the more gnarly ones, like Bang or like, Monster, like the ones that I feel like are like Red Bull on steroids.
I could feel my pulse racing just looking at it.
So I guess there's this Rolling Loud Thailand festival that was happening, and there was a big after party, and your guy, Sarah, Wiz Khalifa was there. Oh. Now, you saw Wiz do an after party. It was granted, it was a little bit different. It wasn't Rolling Loud Thailand. It was Rolling Loud Puyallup Fair.
Yes.
And he did an after party
at Supernova, and it was amazing.
And apparently people were throwing money on stage, and he got kind of upset and refused the money. Any guesses on why?
No.
Any guesses?
They gave him not enough money.
Not
They
enough
were
money.
$1 bills.
Was it all quarters?
Was it all quarters?
Because he's not a stripper?
Wow.
I want to shut it up, everybody, but there's one person in here that I need to talk to. It's this guy right here. Stop throwing money on the stage. I'm not no stripper, dog. Quit throwing money on the stage.
How about that? Sarah knew.
I know my guy.
He's not a stripper. I'm sorry. You're throwing money on stage. I'm taking it.
Right. Money is money.
I don't have to show you anything. Even better. Hey, I want to give a quick shout out before we get on out of here because obviously Thanksgiving's right around the corner, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Nothing would make us more thankful than to have our friend Taryn Daly sing at Live Night and sing Father Christmas with the new originals. And our goal is, and you said you'd be willing to do it even though it's going to embarrass you, but you'd be up for it if we raise enough money through Coach for Kids. And right now we are at $4,700 raised. We're almost to $5,000, but our goal is $6,900, and we need to hit that goal by the end of the men's room. And thanks to Rockaholics like Jacob Burfoot, who just donated $20, Josiah Jett joined the 69 Club, Robert
Nice.
Johns joined the 69 Club. So hopefully we could get to that $6,900.
And I did the math. $2,166 is needed, Rockaholics. So do what you will with that information. If you want to hear me sing, donate. If you don't want to hear me sing, fine, don't donate.
How much is that again?
$2,166.
So, my math is not great. If one person donated $2,166, we would get to the goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just end this right now.
Or maybe $2,169.
Yeah.
I do have to say, shout out to some of the Rockaholics, like Thomas Johnson donated $20.69.
Nice.
I thought that was awesome as well. So if you could donate, obviously I know times are tough. It's the holidays, but let's help out the kids that are in need. Most importantly, $20 puts a brand new coat on a kid in need. So the more that we can raise, the more kids get coats.
Yeah. KISW.com.
And as far as weather, we're hitting a high of 46 degrees. It's going to be cloudy today. That is the DMD, and that's what's up.
Ryan Castle is up next with the Morning 12 Pack. Happy Thanksgiving, Rockaholics.
The Daily Migs Show.